Hi there everybody, welcome to another video. So I have my CLK W208 here again today. This is the 2002 and the engine light came on a couple of days ago. Car has been driving okay, even with the engine light on. So today I just plugged it into this carsoft diagnostics equipment and just gonna see if we get what fault codes I'm getting under the engine, because as there was no symptoms as such, but this morning there was a slight symptom. There was a bit of hunting on the engine, so not sure what that might be. So we'll try to see what we get from here. While this is checking, I was just gonna say, for those of you who may not know, the W208 or this Mercedes CLK doesn't quite communicate with any type of diagnostics equipment so well. So I've got a latest software. I've got a diagnostics equipment which I use for all modern cars, but it will not communicate with this car. And even though I'm using the 32 pin connector there is an OBD2 connector in this car, but it just does not recognize any OBD type. So in the end I had to buy this carsoft. Really, this is an old Toshiba computer which came loaded with a carsoft and with this unit here. It all came together as a one piece. I bought it out of eBay, and the guy was nice enough to send me some instructions as well, sort of showing me what the abbreviations are for, like airbag, active body control, ABS control unit, anti-lock braking system, and so on and so on. And there is so many in this car. It's just, well, this covers obviously a variety of cars, the E-Class or C-Class of that era. So anyway, I'll wait for that to finish. Okay, I've got my fault code, and it's P2031 002 probe before cat. So that's the oxygen sensor or lambda sensor that is sitting before the catalytic converter, because I actually replaced the one that was after the cat, because I had an error code some time ago which related to the one that is after the cat. That was an easier one to change, kind of easy. This other one is before the cat. I'm not sure where it's sitting. I can't physically see it here, so I'll have to get the car up in the ramp and see if I can see it from underneath, and hopefully it's not going to be a pain in the neck. But that's the fault that I've got. And if you didn't know, well, if you're using something like this, the engine module is the ME here. So ME, we have ME here, petrol engine control unit, and what it says is that the lower limit is 0.15 volts and the upper limit is 1.5 volts. So this fluctuates. These O2 sensors fluctuate between 0.1 and 1.5 volts, and if they go out of range or they don't work, they don't actually do that, then you get a code. But it says it's aging. Obviously the car is really old. I haven't changed that part forever, so that is the next job. I'm gonna have to look at where that is. But for now, what I do want to do is I want to erase all the codes in this car, because I had the seat off, airbags, and anything could have been generated. So not that I have anything in the car, but I will erase everything, and then look at changing that O2 sensor. But I need to find it first. I was just checking the live data to see the actual voltage of the sensors. Now the bank 1 sensor, it kind of on the lower limit is sort of occasionally goes below 0.15. Oh well, maybe not occasionally, maybe it is going below the 0.15 limit a bit more often. Although it does say it says minus 0.15, so technically, looking at those figures, it seems to be okay to me. It might just be a one-off. So it doesn't really seem to be exceeding those voltages as such. And like I said, it might have been a one-off. I mean, having said that, obviously the sensors are quite old anyway, and probably they need replacing, to be fair. But I'm gonna have a look at where it might be, that sensor. But I'm not really. I think I'm gonna delete the fault and see if it comes back after a week or so. So I raised the fault and the engine light is gone out now. So we'll have to drive it for a bit and then see if it comes back. Right, I just wanted to show you the location of these O2 sensors. I won't be replacing mine today because I want to let it run for another week or so and see if anything happens. But one of the sensors is here, and that is just goes around there and is plugged up there. It's got 4 wires, and the other one, it's back here. So that sensor there, again, plugs into there, 4 wires as well. That's got a short cable, the other one's a longer cable. So that is what you would, so the one before the cat would be this one, and it wouldn't be that difficult to change. I have changed this before as well, to be honest. I hadn't realized, but I did use, I forgot, to be honest, but I didn't use a new one. I actually used a second-hand one, and the reason I use a second-hand genuine one is because if you buy out of eBay or Amazon, those that cost £40, it's nice and cheap, but it doesn't work properly. They don't really work, and then you end up having an engine light back on and whatnot, so they don't really work. So if you are gonna replace it and you want it to last long, really you want to buy a Mercedes one. However, they are expensive, and that's why I got a second-hand one. But you would need I think it's a 22mm spanner to remove that. You can have a tool as well. There is a tools for that. So this is the tool that you can use to remove those sensors. However, sometimes if they are really tight in there, what happens is that one of these ends opens a little bit and then slips, which is why I normally, what I do is I put a 22mm spanner in there, and with the engine, after the engine has been running, so the exhaust is hot, this is hot, everything is hot, you put the 22mm spanner and then just hit the spanner with a hammer, and that usually does the trick. Or you can try using that, but again, that sometimes opens, but sometimes works as well. So it's up to you. But again, luckily you have plenty of access from down here to that sensor or the other one, and no dramas. So this would be for this CLK, the 230. And well, for now, having said that, I hope this video helps. If you're trying to diagnose an O2 sensor as well, try to check the live data. and see what that is doing. The reason I don't want to change this just yet, I'm also going to put a bit of paste here, because originally when I changed these, the thread was damaged, and because I damaged the thread, when I screwed that back in there, it didn't screw exactly properly, so there was some air coming in. So it could be that some of the paste is come off, and it could be allowing some air into the system, and that would cause the kind of issue that I've had. So if I do put some paste around here, that may solve that issue. Although I haven't had any air blowing, to be honest, so it could also be that the sensor is faulty. It's just old as well. Obviously it was a second-hand one, so it is what it is. But so anyway, again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the next video. So thank you for watching.